Hi, I'm Sarah Darley with Sarah Bear's Cheesecakes for Expert Village. In this segment, we're going to talk about baking the crust of the cheesecake. The first thing you want to remember to do when baking anything is to preheat your oven. In this circumstance, we're going to preheat the oven to 350, which is what temperature we'll need for the cheesecake to bake also. After you've set your oven to the temperature desired, you want to just go ahead and pour in the ingredients that you mixed together before into your springform pan. You don't need to spray the pan or anything just because the edges come off, so they usually don't stick very much. You can use a fork to make sure that it's evened out. Sometimes people just want to put the crust on the bottom of the cheesecake, but in this circumstance we're going to put it on the bottom and the side. I like to use a measuring cup to press it down and press it up against the sides because it's such an even edge right here. It fits flush against the inside of the pan. So just press it on down and press up against the sides to help make an even layer of crust. You want to make sure that you can get it as even as possible because if it's thicker in some spots, it's going to take a little longer to bake than the parts that are thinner. They'll tend to bake faster and they could even burn while in the oven. So you just want to make sure you can get them as similar of thickness as possible. And then if you feel like it's a little too thick, you have a little extra, you can go ahead and just scoop it out and put it back in the bowl so that you don't have extra thick parts on the crust. But just go around the edge evenly, pat it down on the bottom. You can build the crust sides up as high as you'd like. It doesn't really matter if they're really short, like if you don't have enough of the crust mixture, because the cheesecake will sometimes pour up over it and just bake evenly either way. So it just depends on how much crust you want, because like I said before, some people just want crust on just the bottom of their cheesecake and not up on the sides. So once you're finished pressing it down evenly in and your sides look about even, it's ready to go into the oven. And you just need to bake it for about 10 minutes until you start smelling it. You don't want it to get burnt really at all. So and you don't want it to be really thick at all and dense. So if the longer you bake it, the longer it has to settle and be thicker. So it's going to bake in the oven with the cheesecake in it. You just need to put it in for about 10 minutes.